Hey guys, this is Nohely and welcome back to my channel. We are here with the big family home speed build. It's on my gallery, Nohely 1295, as you can see on the screen. It took me a while to finally decide what to name this speed build, because on the gallery you will see it as the Morrison home or the Morrison house. I forget which one I chose. And it's basically for my 100 baby challenge series on my channel. If you haven't seen the series, I will have the link in the description below or on the iCard on top. Check it out when you have the chance. I've really gotten into playing that LP a lot. You know, it's been a really big challenge. Now that we're getting to the last and final baby to fit the household, we're not even close to having 100. We're literally at the sixth or seventh child already. Only because, you know, the home can take up to 8 sims, so of course we have the mom and then we have the kids. So it's a little difficult, to be honest. It's a little difficult because now I have to wait for them to age into young adults to move them out, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's a tough challenge. The only thing about the challenge is that you have to, you know, manage on making your own money, which is one thing I already failed at, because a couple episodes ago I actually did give them the mother load cheat, and it's, you know, my life. I couldn't take it anymore. Like, we couldn't afford anything, and like the family was growing. I didn't have enough space for the other kids that were coming into the home. Gardening sucked so bad. So hopefully now with the whole new gardening system, it'll be a little bit more easier to make more money. So I'm hoping that we can, you know, continue doing this challenge the way it should be, and I'm going to try my best. But of course, you guys will see in the next couple parts the difficult issue about, you know, the money in this house. The first day we moved in, the whole bill came to me like over 8,000 or 6,000 simoleons, which kind of pissed me off because we had just moved in. So I was waiting for a while when we were living in the small home to receive the home bill, because since it was a small home, the bill was technically like 600, 900 simoleons. But no. The first day we moved in, it was over the limit that I even had. We only had like 1,000 simoleons, and I had just decorated for Winterfest, which kind of made me a little bit more upset. So a lot of things happen. You will see in the next couple parts if you do watch my my series. If you don't, please don't forget to check it out. This room right here where I have like the fireplace and the dining table, it was going to be like a dining area, but it was just a little too uncomfortable for me. I decided to make that into like a green home later on, and I do change the style of it. I thought it was a nice idea to have like the dining area have like an open roof feeling, but I didn't see, I built it the way I thought it would look nice, but I didn't see it go as I would have wished it would, if you know what I mean. A little hard to explain. So as you can tell, like, I'm not really using any of the season stuff yet because the pack didn't come out until that night at midnight. So I was waiting all day, you know, stressing out like, oh my god, it should have been out by now. But no, I just wanted to build up the whole home, the layout of it, the rooms, just to see what things, like what would go where. There's just like a setup of the living room. Don't trust me, I like those couches, but not for this family. It does not go well. White couches, no. Too many kids in this house. Too many. So with the kitchen, I did just use the Parenthood game pack kitchen counters. Sadly, we didn't get any new ones in the expansion pack, which kind of sucks because I kind of do like the new sink that comes with the expansion pack. It has like a nice modern feeling to it, especially with like, the drawers, how they look. It looks really nice, but sadly they didn't use any of it for counters, which I guess it's okay because they did add in a lot more items, a lot of decoration items that are great for actual gameplay and live mode, because a lot of the decorations we already had, you really can't interact with them, but now the new items you can interact with almost everything, which is so much more fun and makes everything a lot more interesting. And my favorite thing about the decorations is that not everything has to be for a particular season. So it's like not like for a winter festival, which is Christmas, red and green, like white and blue, and like those nice festive colors. It has a lot of different colors, so like let's say if you're gonna throw a birthday party for any other sim, you can choose any color you want, which is really nice and makes it a little bit more fun to decorate the home, because all we used to have was just regular balloons and some banners you had to unlock, and like a whole bunch of like streamer like backdrop with like balloons, which were nice, but they were just so boring. And so I feel like now there's gonna be a lot more. Well, there is. I've been playing a lot and I'm so addicted to it now. There's just so much more to do with the game, and this expansion pack really like blew all the other expansion packs away. Especially like my favorite one is literally Sitting Living, but no, season expansion pack just killed it. I love it so much. The Cats and Dog expansion pack has caused me so many issues, so many issues you guys won't believe, and it's so annoying to me how here on this lot, it is in Brittleton Bay. I really wanted a more open area for this series, so I chose this lot by the water, next like the city, not the city, how would you call it, by the boardwalk. It was the biggest lot here, and there's a lot more Sims walking around, so I felt like it would have been the perfect lot. But I don't know if there's like a glitch, because I've played this lot with like different families and different save files, and I'm always having the problem where they're just standing still. But with this family, I actually had the serious issue. I had to make a new save file and try to find different ways for having them to do stuff, because nobody was moving. The baby was crying. Hours would go by. You would speed it up. I had to go into Create a Sim 100 times. To finally like get the glitch to get over with, I had to go onto a different lot with that family and go back in to be able to play. Like it took me 2 hours. Like it was so horrible. I was so mad. I thought I was gonna lose the save file, and I worked so hard on that family, like you have no idea. So here I'm not even paying attention to like the whole speed build. I'm just talking so much. So there's like the whole layout of what room is gonna go where. It's a little difficult because, like I said many times, of course, the children, they grow up, and then each child's going to have their own different bedroom. And so the only thing, I'm going to keep the same format, the same layout of how it looks. I'm just going to end up changing the style as they grow older, because each like child grows into their own way with their skills. Like they do things on their own, and then you expect them to be a certain type of way, but it turns out to be a completely different sim with a completely different like life aspect. So it's just taken me a while to just discover who these kids actually are, and I just love every new item in the pack. Now you can see I'm using them, and it's just so beautiful. It feels so, I don't know, like the wood of it is just so pretty and doesn't feel so fancy and so modern. It's just like a nice new style that has been like introduced to the game, which is so perfect. So I like realized that we didn't even have a downstairs bathroom, which is so ridiculous. Of course you're gonna need a bathroom downstairs and upstairs, but upstairs there's literally like 3 bathrooms, which is so crazy. But it's a big family. Like you have no idea. Just having one bathroom in the old home where they had, it was like a fight with everybody. Everybody was getting embarrassed with everybody just walking in on them. So it was hard. I love the new door and the windows in the game. In this expansion pack, they make it feel like a better, beautiful home. Don't get me wrong, the ones in Cat and Dogs are beautiful. I love the style of them, but these give it a nice, better look. Like it's just so pretty and very like open. I don't know, how would you describe it? It's a door and a window. There's not that much to describe about it, but it just made this home feel like a perfect home, like something that I've been finally happy to build up, I've made my certain builds. Like there are builds that I actually make and they don't end up as a speed build, because then I just don't like how it turns out. But this home is just something I'm finally proud of. Like, I just love it so much. I do look for inspirations on Google, on Pinterest, but this home is literally just came out of my head. I was having a lot of fun with it, trying to discover what this home meant to this family and the style of what it would be. The living room, I always have an issue on making living rooms because everybody has a different style of, you know, placing the furniture in the living room. So it really took me a while to decide what was gonna go where, and when I had an empty wall, I just did not like it at all. So I had to always like place something there, like something that isn't so useful, which, you know, really doesn't matter. The Sims, they do whatever they want, but that empty space that, you know, there's a whole bunch of kids, and like I just can't cram everything in their bedroom. So I felt like it was nice to have something that was there in the living room, and I went with like the same color style in this room. Everything's like that nice purple and like brown tones, which is like my fave. I'm always used to always using the same color for any room. I'll just, like, if it's blue, it's all blue. It all has to be a certain shade of blue and like maybe a second different color. I don't know, that's just my style, but I've been trying so hard to get out of my comfort zone, especially like you'll see later on with the kitchen. Just using the black and white, you know, counters, I feel like it was something that I was so repetitive about, like just keeping something so simple. So I decided to go with this green and brown, something I'm not used to at all. Like, it's not that I don't like this color, but it's literally not my style of building. And I always use the new Parenthood counters in every home that I build. But using this color was just so perfect to me. I don't know. It just fit so well for this home. It didn't even match the green in the dining area. So I just felt like it was a more diverse of colors around that whole open space. So I did use like, you know, yellow tones, brown tones, and that just like bright green painting, because I feel like it just didn't keep the focus on just one color. I just explain things in my certain way. If you don't understand, I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. We're just adding in some of these, I think they're called spaniels. I don't know what they're called. Into the game, into like the outside area of the balcony, and I don't know, just to keep it nice and home style. I feel like I kind of messed up on leaving the roof open like that. They're not really like joined together so well. So if you want to like go ahead and change it, please do. For the bedroom, okay, this bed, I love it so much. You have no idea how happy I am to have a more beautiful and modern bed with beautiful different colors. Like, I'm not used to that orange, but it's just so pretty. The only thing I hate about it is that the comfort level of it is low. It's not so high. And so my sim always being pregnant, I really want to give her a very good comfortable bed, at least 9, 10, but I think it's level like 7. And so she even had the buff saying you know, uncomfortable from cheap mattress, which kind of pissed me off because I feel like there is 2 new beds. Well, there's 3, but it's like there's 2 new big double beds, and I feel like this one should have been like a higher quality than the other one, which the other one kind of seems like a more cheaper style mattress compared to this one with like the nice bed frame. I feel like it should have been like a higher quality for, you know, the Sims to sleep on. And I just don't want to use any of the other ones. I'm so tired of the other ones. I need new items in the game. Like, I'm always used to the same thing, and I never change up the style of it. But now with these new beds, I feel like it's just too perfect. So my Sim's gonna have to suck it up and deal with it. She's gonna have to drink a whole bunch of coffee to get over it. For the greenhouse, just adding in a lot of planters. The only issue is that you really can't, you know, put the spacing around so she can get to it, so it's just so difficult, so I have to make it bigger later on. So that's the other bed I mean, that I feel like it's a more cheaper mattress, so I feel like it shouldn't even be, the other one shouldn't be so you know, less quality. I feel like it should be a little bit higher because it looks more nicer and modern. So for this bedroom is the oldest son's bedroom, Roberto. He is going to turn into a teenager very soon. I could have used just a single bed, but I really wanted to use this other double bed. And this green color, I feel like it went very well because every other color in this room is going to be like a brown tone, and I just felt like it really didn't matter onto what the colors were going to be, because he's going to be a teenager. He has his own little lifestyle going on. I feel like he's going to be like a cute little gamer kid, and I feel like once he's a teenager he can join tournaments so that he can help earn more money into the home. This is the toddler bathroom. I decided to go with the other the set from Parenthood because I love the new bathtub, but I feel like it just doesn't fit so well for a toddler room. I really want them to have their own bathroom so that they're not always so far away from the different showers in the house, and that way the mom can just take them straight there, and the kids, they can just go to the potty in their little private bathroom, which is just so cute because they actually do go. They're playing in their little bedroom, and then they can just go into the bathroom in their room and use a little potty. So these are the toddler beds. I did go with one blue and one pink because like that's how the kids are coming out. I one boy, girl, boy, girl. But in the beginning it was like always boy, 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 and then girl, and then boy, boy, girl. Like I just don't know what the last baby is going to be, and I'm not even gonna say who the baby daddy is because you have to watch that episode. It's so crazy on who the baby daddy is going to be for that little last child. It's so difficult with all these kids. So I just threw in a whole bunch of toys because the kids love going outside. I had the little the pen, what is it called, the ball pit outside, and it was just they're always outside playing with it. I did want to put it in the room, but it's too big and it's gonna take too much space, so there was no point. This is Jessie's room. She is a third child. I love that bed. It was about time they made a single bed with the frame with the curtains. They did have that bed for city living, which everybody went crazy about because it was so pretty, but I feel like they kind of like missed out making like a single bed that kind of matched it. But I feel like it's perfect timing. It's so beautiful and so perfect. The colors are just so nice, and especially with the detailing of like the see-through mesh with like the flowers on it is so beautiful. I just really couldn't find what to do with that stupid tree. In her room, like I said, like I don't know what these kids like, you know, future lifestyle is going to be. So I first felt like she was going to be like a nice tomboyish, you know, girl loving her sports, you know, playing video games. But then it's just like now she's so, depending on the skills, I feel like it kind of shows on who they are. She has a very, you know, high social skill. She likes to like play outside, but the thing is, since now that it's winter, no kid is playing outside at all. And so I'm kind of dreading how the spring is going to be here. It's going to rain a lot, which sucks because then they're always going to be going back inside when they don't want to be all uncomfortably wet. There's going to be a whole bunch of puddles into the home. So luckily we have a laundry, and I'm thinking of actually putting in like a basement with like a bunch more washing machines, because the hampers do literally, because there's so many kids in this house, and they're always going in and out of the home, in and out, changing their clothes, you know, showering because they're always stinky. I'm going to need a lot more washing machines because just the one washing machine and one dryer is not going to work out. So this is the second child, Daxton's bedroom. He's very like into void critters, playing into like, you know, collecting those like void critter cards, and he always like loves to be outside. So he loves the outdoors, but he also loves his like, you know, collecting his games. I feel like I want to give him one of like the new little hamsters from the My First Pet stuff pack. Ugh, I'm not gonna get started into that. I love that stuff pack only because of the hamster. So maybe later on I'll end up purchasing a little like cage for him, but I'm not so sure yet because there's not that much space, and I could take down the closet, but I just feel like they needed the closet. Like a room without a closet kind of feels weird. I'm very used to the closet and the dressers. Like I have 3 dressers and still 2 big closets with a whole bunch of clothes in it. I guess I just have too much clothes that sometimes, I guess for the season time or like the formal clothing, it's just all separated. So I just added in a whole bunch of all these action figures and a whole bunch of toys. Just, give his room like that, like the nice, how would you call it? When kids, like having a whole bunch of posters. Like I have a whole bunch of posters in my bedroom. I have the Minions poster, I have Disney Princess poster, and I have the Inside Out movie poster. And I have a humongous framed Friends poster. I love Friends. If you don't know me, have you not seen any of my videos, you know nothing about me. I'm a big Friends fan. I've been watching that for years, and I will rewatch it all the time. Like, I do not care at all. I have 2 kids. That's why I have the Disney Princess posters and the Minion posters. I will always be a child inside because I feel like it is a part of having fun and keeping yourself in a happy mood when you feel like a kid, I guess. Because I love all those kid movies because I'm never gonna grow up. I can't. I have to like be in denial sometimes whenever my birthday comes, which is like February 16. I'm not gonna tell you the year. I'm not. I'm only 23. Don't worry. I'm not that old. So here is the little nursery. I did not want to put the baby in the toddler room or the mom room because these babies are so annoying. Like, all they do is cry. And so if you have them in the toddler room, they wake up the toddlers, and the toddlers go waking up the kids, and then the kids are just in a bad mood, and everybody's like, going tired to school. It's a big mess for this baby. So I dedicated this beautiful nursery. This is my first nursery ever. I've never made a nursery in The Sims at all. I'm just so used to sticking them somewhere in the house, the living room, the bedroom, anywhere, but there's always like a Sim sleeping there. But I love how neutral it is. I didn't want to make it pink or blue because no matter what, the kid's going to come out. I feel like I'm not going to be changing it back and forth. So it's nice neutral home, adding in some just regular wall lights because I felt like having the light on top was too bright, and I wanted to keep it like nice and a little bit darker, not so bright for the baby, because I feel like the bright light is so useless. Like, I feel like it bothers them a lot more. So I'm just adding anything else that felt like it was cute for a nursery, like the little wall decals, some like these cute little trees with the butterflies. It's just so pretty. And then this is going to be the playroom. Just adding a whole bunch of toys and everything. The reason why I added this extra room is because I'm literally gonna have to change it into a child's room because when the toddlers have aged up, and we still have 2 or 3 more toddlers to deal with. So, and there's gonna be 3 more children, and it's like I already have these 3 ready and made. So I'm going to have to expand this house later on. But I really wanted to start off with something big, and this is just like the kids' bathroom. Even though there is like a bathroom upstairs, I just added in a second bathroom. It doesn't make sense, but with all these people, it does. So just making the downstairs bathroom and just saying bathroom over and over again. Just simple yellow and blue theme, something cute. Fixing up this little like foyer. I don't know how you say it. It's like foyer or foyer. Walk entry to your home. So I'm working on the outside here. A lot of the clips are missing. I don't know if I wasn't recording, if I paused it when I stepped away from it. Some things don't make it into the video. I was looking for it, but I'm guessing I did, pause it and not record anything at all. So just adding in like a open, like this roof area, like ceiling. It will be open. You will see it later on. So here, just like jump straight to the pool. I added in the little like toddler pool, a slip and slide, the pool, little like water balloon buckets and sprinklers. And I was gonna like fence in the pool, just like make it feel like toddlers were falling because they have their own little pool there, but they don't. And of course, you can never forget about the swing. Here I'm just going to go ahead and like add in the landscaping, and obviously you have to turn on the move objects cheat on to place any of the landscaping around the house, because I feel like it's so weird that everything's like will be all separated if you don't put the cheat on. So I feel like the plants should always like be like stuck together, very close to each other, because that's how just plants grow. They don't grow so separately unless you have them like that. We had them like that in our garden, but I just did not like it, and then they end up growing however they want, which is so crazy when the seasons come around. Here just adding this beautiful tree and just a whole bunch of like flowers and rocks and plants. And of course you always gotta like fix the terrain of like paint of it, and just of course adding in more bushes and flower stuff. I feel like if a home doesn't have a whole bunch of like garden items, it feels so empty and plain and simple, and does not feel so realistic, because it just looks so boring. If you don't have a whole bunch of plants around, like, you have to have something. So I feel like this tree would have been there like on the lot already, so they like built the fence around it, and just adding in some of the lighting around the home, because I hate it when it's too dark, and I really couldn't decide on what light I wanted to put. So I feel like these, they're not so like big and noticeable, so at least they lit up the outside area a little bit. And I use just those sconces for the that little like how would you call it, terrace, is that what you call that little back area. So I was just looking for some items to fix to put in the backyard. I'm not gonna put Patchy there. I'm gonna fix him up over here. So we do have a whole bunch of bee farms, because I need to make the money. She needs money. So we added in, the tree. I love this umbrella, so I did have to add in like the new chair. Some chairs. There are new chairs, but there's like no new patio chairs. So just add in some chairs, like if they're outside, like playing by the pool, maybe a little like pool party. Just have like a little seating area, nothing so drastic to add, not so much details into it, because in the game it is winter time, so I don't think there's anything out there, and it looks so beautiful out in the winter. When you get to the screenshots, you'll see the outside area with a whole bunch of snow, which is something that kind of sucks, because you really can't tell that much of, you can tell where the objects are placed, but it just looks a little bit more darker in the winter. So here for the garden area, I had to actually separate that from the kids getting to it. So obviously all those planters are too big, and of course you need a separate entry. So I do close it off from the rest of the backyard. I do have to change it. I do change it later on in the game, like in live mode, because it's just a little bit too cramped or too uncomfortable, and you can't really get around everything on the inside of the green home. So it just causes a little bit of trouble. So there is Patchy. I finally was able to place him down, and of course the bee box. And I just add that there because I think it like warms up. I guess if it's cold, the kids can still play out there. And of course I have to add in the lighting. I don't think it shows where I do decorate. You'll see a screenshot of the greenhouse actually decorated very nicely. Or no, I think I do show. Yeah, I do. And I do take it off because there is no space to actually work around it. But I hope you guys do enjoy it like that. But we are getting to the end of the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this speed build. I had so much fun building this. It was so relaxing to use new stuff, get out of my comfort zone, and just make this brand new home for my family in the game, not my real life family. I would love to have this house. And of course you can never forget the barbecue area. Yeah, so you will be seeing the screenshots soon, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys so much. If you have any suggestions or if you ever want to see any new series on my channel, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. Here is just some screenshots of what the inside of the home looks like, especially in live mode, because that's the only time I could take the screenshots. I just love how the windows are all like iced up like that. They look so cool. I thought I put curtains there. It's kind of weird. I thought there was actually curtains right there so that you can see the families eating their dinner. Here's the living room. I feel like the living room feels so warm and cozy, even though it's just like one simple color, but it's so beautiful and so comfortable. So yeah, here is Lillian's room. She has the door to the greenhouse. Yeah, it's the nursery. Just a lot of new building styles that I need to finally do, and I enjoy doing this video. I loved it so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will always repeat myself because I feel like I haven't said it yet, but I will always say this, that I love you guys so much, and thank you guys for supporting my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. And like I said, don't forget to leave any comments below if you have any suggestions for any let's plays that you would like to see, or any type of other videos you would like to see on this channel. I appreciate it so much, and I will always reply back if you have any other questions. I always do. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Bye.